roll everyone in.
Yeah, let's do it.
All right, cool. 3, 2, 1.
Woohoo! All the people.
All right.
That's awesome.
Hey. Hello, everyone.
Hey,
Hi, folks.
Hello.
welcome.
Welcome to the forest. All right, all right. I see some friends. Nice. Hey, Rhonda. Rhonda, guys, is my good friend. She's a teacher in School of Visual Arts. Rhonda Levi. So,
All right.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet.
Marisol,
nice to
hello.
meet you.
We see Enoch. Hey, Enoch.
Hey, how's it going? Costas. And everybody
Hello,
else. Hello.
Hello.
Hey, what's up?
And I was very lucky in the morning. Marisol showed me her new collection of art drawings. Spot on. Bravo, Marisol.
New paintings, hopefully turning them into NFTs.
Well done.
Nice.
Let's see. Nice, nice. All right. So let's wait a little bit for a little bit more to see if there are more people. Hey, David. Hey, David. Yeah, we're so excited to have you here. I'm going to lead the presentation. We're excited after 5 months to present you what we have been building, and everybody's here, but one person is missing. He's in Vietnam. It's 4 a.m. here. It's our designer, Chris, but we're going to introduce our team. We're going to introduce our concept. So stay tuned. It's going to be a beautiful, beautiful adventure in the forest. Meanwhile, we can guys, founding team, is it okay if we spend like 5 minutes, like a small chit chat? Everybody can start directing. Yes. Awesome. Awesome. Well, good evening, good morning, good afternoon. So excited to have you over here. Rhonda, how are you?
Great, thank you. So glad to be here. I just got the link like 3 minutes ago, 5 minutes ago.
Oh, yeah.
But I'm glad I got it, and I'm interested. I don't want to talk about the elephant in the room, but I'm wondering how you feel about all the new rumors about the stacks and the miners being angry. And I know you talked a lot about the electricity and how they're trying to bring it down, but I don't think they're bringing it down the way they thought they were going to bring it down. And there's a lot of controversy, and I'm wondering how that's going to affect NFTs, and if you're going to address that.
I don't think I'm going to address that. What I can address right now, tell you this: any concept has a friction or a conflict, it's a good concept. So it's going to be resolved. All the technologies are moving forward towards fixing the electricity, the energy. So right now there is the crash also. People are getting angry because they're losing money. So it's a good time actually to be in this world right now. Everything's in sell. We always have to see the bright side of things, right? And yeah, I think the conflict is always something that generates more buzz around the project. So
more energy.
Yeah, positive, hopefully.
I think, Rhonda, you raise a very valid point. It is a strange time at the moment in the world of crypto, in the world of NFTs and Web3 in general. When we were speaking to some folks, they said, wait, you're launching a project right now, when all of this is going on? But we feel this is an opportunity to kind of shift beyond NFTs for just art's sake and pictures of monkeys and pictures of strange objects. Wait till you see our wonderful objects. But now it's what actually is behind the NFT, what is unlocked by the NFT, and what type of experience can be provided for our holders. So hopefully you'll see the opportunity for that today. And but you are right, it is a strange time all around, and a lot of folks are anxious, excited, nervous, and we feel this is our moment to come in and share what we have with the world. So hopefully hold that thought and see if we can pay off your great point to open with. Thank you.
We had a nice class with Rhonda in the School of Visual Arts in New York, a very prestigious school for art, to her students. So we saw some interest from her students, young people, about NFTs. So yeah, me and Rhoda, we have this kind of collaboration, and hopefully we're gonna extend it with some more creative ideas. Stay tuned. Rhoda, I'm gonna get back to you soon. So welcome everybody. I think Forest founding members, are we good? Anybody wants to say something before I push the gas and hit the road? Everybody good?
Take it away, Costas.
I'm taking it away. So, ladies and gentlemen, I'm beyond excited. This is a project that has been built the last 5 months with intense and extended effort, a lot of investment of time and funds from 10 people all over the world. All right, we got together, we found the sweet spot for everybody, which was the vision. We had a vision to change the way things are in the NFT education. And there's so much NFT education out there. I mean, you can go to YouTube, you can find out by yourselves what's an NFT, how to mint an NFT, how to sell, how to do stuff with the NFT. For us, it's something beyond that. It's to do that through a community effort all together and to actually take an adventure into the forest. So the forest has a symbolic meaning for all of us here. It's a safe place that we can all unveil and reveal what we do, how we do it, and to share with all of us all our skills and all our visions about the future in the Web3, in the blockchain. And that's what we do here. We are all creatives, we have skills, but we are trying to develop those skills in the Web3. So, as I said, a lot of education platforms, a lot of NFT projects. There is a crazy, crazy world in the NFT world. People are designing beautiful artwork and, interesting artwork, and they try to flip it. They try to sell it. That's the new era of business in the NFT world. People try to make money fast in the NFT world. For us, we're not like that. We don't want to create an NFT collection and flip it to make money. For us, something more. Of course, we're all business people. We all want to make money. It's one of the outcomes, but it's not the primary outcome. The primary outcome for us is really to disrupt the way that things are being done in the NFT world. So we created some things in the symbolic fashion of the owl. I'm going to explain to you more. I want you to pay attention. This is going to be an immersive discussion with the founding members. I'm going to introduce you the team. I'm going to introduce you the project. And I'm going to introduce you the much anticipated utility. So let me share my screen. Everybody good? Good spirits? Coffee, beer, bourbon, whatever else? We good? Let's take it away. All right. So the forest, dare to soar. That's our slogan, all right? And I know we all dare to soar. We're ready to do it together. So welcome to the forest, my friends. A safe place for creatives to create an additional weapon to their arsenal, which is the Web3 knowledge, blockchain knowledge, how to become something meaningful in the NFT world. So this is something I'm gonna try to see if I can share my music here. Tell me if you can see the screen with the video. Can you hear the music? Okay.
No.
That's something we need to be more proactive, and that's my bad. So what I'm gonna do, Jacob, should I share sound? Okay, let's see now. Can you hear the sound?
No.
No?
Unplug your headphones, Costas, just for the video.
Unplug the headphones. No, unfortunately I have plugged my headphones. Yeah.
Try resharing, Costas. It should update that.
All right. Let's see now. All right. That's our core video. So let's go together first. that's our video. That's our core video. And interesting story is that the music, it's ours. We have a professional musician in our team. I'm going to introduce you in a little bit, but we're so proud of everything we have built here because this is like great effort in terms of artwork, music, concept, and we have music now, right? So let me share my screen again and let's start the presentation again. All right. I guess I was focusing too much on my presentation and not apologize. All right, share my screen. All right, so the trifecta. This is our slogan. This is what we're trying to empower people. We want them to learn, we want them to connect, and we want eventually to make them, to set them up for success. We want them to earn. Before we go to the specifics, I have the great honor to present you my friends, my co-founders, the people that the last 5 months, I think we spoke to the Zoom more than, I don't know, a lot of hours, a lot of digital currency here. And all the team has been transformed into an NFT, a Web3 professional. We have to be transparent with each other. Nobody was an expert. Nobody was like somebody who knew NFT before. So together, through the power of the team and the community, we researched, we studied, we learned how to do things. And I'm very proud of that personally. And sometimes I'm getting a little bit emotional thinking about the journey from the very beginning when I reached out to Rachel and to Jacob. And now here we are, 10 people from all over the world, trying to build something that we want to help people like you guys, creative minds, creators with a big expectation from life in terms of the new technology. So let me introduce you to the team. And I would like the team members one by one. I'm gonna give them the podium to say hi. So we have Brian from Colorado.
What's up, everybody? Good to be here. My name's Brian. Says there, Colorado. Just got out here a couple of months ago, enjoying it. Seeing some friendly faces in here, so good to see you guys. I'm the community manager and Discord. I don't want to call myself an engineer by any means, but the one putting it together for everybody. So feel free to reach out. You'll see in the project throughout the rest of the presentation. There's a lot of good stuff on Discord and community managing. So you'll hear from me about that stuff a little bit later.
Fantastic. We got Sherilyn.
Hey everyone, I'm Cheryl Murphy. I am the CEO and founder of Vivid Bridge Studios, which is a video marketing agency here in Pensacola, Florida. And super happy to be part of this team. And I help a lot with the project management structure of all the things to make sure that everything's running smoothly, everybody knows what everyone else is doing. And that's my contribution to the forest and hopefully to y'all. Excited.
Thank you, Sherilyn. Chris, as I told you, he's somewhere in Vietnam and as vacationing. So he's our lead designer, the designer of the character. We will be able to tell you more about Chris, but he's a very talented designer. He works for Netflix in Greece. He makes all the transformations, translations into Greek typefaces. So stay tuned for Chris. We got Fotis.
Hi guys. So, Kostas, before you go into photos, could you turn off the screen share just so we can see everyone speaking? Because we can just see the avatars right now.
All right, so cool. Can you see this? Yeah.
Hi everyone, my name is Fotis. I'm the music maker of The Forest. I'm a music artist. I'm in a band called Roy Orbit, originally from Brooklyn, New York. I'm a multi-instrumentalist, vocalist, and I perform in the tri-state area mainly as of late. Not since the pandemic but hopefully soon I'll be getting back on the stage. And I've just been spending the past 5 months making music for The Forest, and I'm really glad to be here.
Yes, we have to mention here that the music is original. Fotis made it. We want a specific original anthem. It's like a journey and adventure inside the forest. So he nailed it. That's the music you actually listen to.
and it's titled Call of the Wise.
Call of the Wise. All right. Thank you, Foti.
You got it.
Jacob.
What's up? Good day, everyone. Jacob Cass from Just Creative. I see a lot of familiar faces here, so thank you for joining the forest and hearing us out. Very exciting. It has been a journey in the past 5 months, learning a lot along the way with these bunch of crazy cats. Thank you, Costas, for the vision and putting it all together. It's been a hoot. As for me, in the forest, what I've been doing is the strategy in terms of the brand strategy for the forest, taking the vision to execution, the brand identity, so the logo, fonts, colors, the artwork, the website, the marketing material, and so forth. So leading that and putting that together with the team, and as well as the marketing, so the copy and whatnot. That's what you see from myself. And happy to be here and good to see you all.
A small mention for Jacob. He's the gatekeeper. He's like the one who sees the things that we don't see. His eye on detail is just.
I'm like an owl, Costas, like an owl.
He's like an owl. He claims to be a flamingo owl, but he's an owl. He likes flamingos, but we converted him into an owl.
Yeah, he's the eye in the sky.
Eye in the sky, yes. I like the song, by the way. Anyway, so we got John.
Hi, everybody. John Duffield. So excited to be here. I lead innovation and technology at a global advertising agency out of New York City. And so my role is really to bring some of the largest brands into the Web3 space, guiding them through everything from NFTs to metaverse and everything in between. And although I'm Australian like Jacob, I am on the East Coast. In Connecticut, and so here stateside, pretty close to Costas actually. And my role here at the Forest is to help drive the vision and go-to-market strategy for how we can not only leverage the design and marketing we put in place, but how we get that into market in the smartest possible way that differentiates us. So super glad to have you all here. Thanks for joining.
Thank you, John. And yes, John, he's running a huge responsibility. He's like in the big corporate world. So his knowledge and wisdom to whatever we're doing here is just like priceless. So thank you, John. So excited to be with you in this journey. We have Konstantinos from my home island, Rhodes, Greece.
Hi, guys. Nice to meet you. My name is Konstantinos. I'm from Rhodes, Greece. I'm a marketeer and content creator. I'm in charge of the Forest social media strategy and management with a great help from the rest of the team. And I can't wait to watch the Forest grow and create magic all together.
Thank you, Konstantinos. Hard work, social media, it's a part of the process, and he's out there representing the Forest. So from the rest of the team, thank you for your hard work. I will go with Leslie.
Hello, everybody from Tijuana, Mexico. I'm a software developer. My name is Leslie Toledano. I've been coding at least for 6 years, so it's a bit of a time. Currently working on an agency developing custom websites for the clients. But the most exciting part is that this last couple of months, I've been working with the Forest, making like the back side of things with my friend Rachel. So it's really excited to have you all here and can't wait to meet you all.
Thank you, Leslie, for your hard work. It's amazing that, you're just doing so many things in coding that really every single day that I see you optimizing things for us, I'm just mesmerized. So thank you for everything. And let's go to Rachel.
Hey guys, I'm Rachel. I'm here in Denver, Colorado as well. As Leslie said, I'm kind of on the tech side of things with her. I do a little bit of everything for the Forest, just kind of bouncing around wherever there's a need for some organization or some technical stuff. So I've been working a lot on the back end as far as setting up our NFTs and figuring out the logistics and all the the fun technical details that I won't bore you guys with today, but kind of figuring out how everything works and how to get it to you guys in the most efficient way possible. So super excited to finally be putting this stuff out into the world for you guys to see. We've been working really hard for the last couple months, kind of in a vacuum, and it's exciting to actually tell you guys about it now.
Rachel, I'm so thankful for our friendship and professional collaboration. No need to mention how proud we are that Leslie and Rachel are, our power in the Web3 development. We can say woman power here, but for me, it's just like, I'm so proud to be their friend. I'm so proud to be their collaborator, co-founder. They're doing amazing things. And when I'm going to reveal the utility, I think you're going to be loving the fact that you're going to connect with them in terms of wisdom. So, last but not least, it's me, it's Kostas. I'm the co-founder of The Forest. I'm a photographer, videographer, creative agency owner. I'm everything disruption. And when I built this idea that things can be better in the NFT world, in the Web3, the universe brought me together with all those amazing people. And we are building something amazing. We don't have leaders. We don't have like CEOs. We are all equal. And that's what the blockchain is actually calling us to do. Transparent, equality, and I can't wait to show you what we have built for you. So I'm gonna share my screen. Stay tuned. It's gonna be not so big one. It's gonna be short and sweet, but we're getting to the utility part. Everybody can see my screen. Awesome. So why the Noctua? All right. This is the character. This is a sweet, cute owl, looking at you with this, look, say, what are you gonna do with me? Or what should I do with you? Noctua means a night bird or owl in Latin, and as you know, owls are nocturnal, and they have been characterized as the #1 night vision animals, with the best night vision as animals. They can see in the dark things that we cannot see. So for us, this is the vision part, all right? The things that people don't see, we can see. And we collectively embody the spirit of the owl. We fly in silent mode. I don't know if you know, the owls are never starving because they always find food. And the reason they find food is because the prey, they can never like hear them coming. It's like a technology. It's like a technological advancement, in the animal world. So for us, we love the fact that they can see in the night and they can fly silently without creating any buzz. And of course, no need to mention about their hearing, the vision, the agility. Now, are we ready to journey into the forest? I'm going to present you what we're building. So this is the forest passport. This is your key access key to the forest. The forest is a virtual world that we all get together to learn how to take our skills, aspirations, and vision to the Web3. And as I told you, there are many ways to do it out there. It's all about your self-willingness. It's all about your schedule, your effort, your time. And I know as creatives, we always have like this mental barrier. Say, I want to do it, but I don't have the time. I want to learn, and I'm gonna learn to my pace, and somehow the momentum, the heat fades away. So we build an access point, an access key, a passport to enter a world that those barriers don't exist. So this is built by creators, for creators, and what you're getting with the Forest Passport is #1, lifetime access to the forest, and lifetime access to the Forest Academy that I'm going to present you. We're gonna have many small group workshop sessions about the topics, about building an NFT project. We're gonna have private Discord channels for the holders. The people who have Noctuas, they're gonna have a private access to the other members who actually purchase a Noctua and to us, the founding team. Accountability and feedback, for me, this should be like in bold letters. It's the biggest part that we want to give value. We want people to feel that we hold them accountable for the progress, and we want them to hold us accountable to hold them accountable. So accountability is very big for us. And it's not like, did you do your homework? It's about checking in. It's about just checking in. It's about showing presence, And even though sometimes we reach the capacity, checking in to see if we're good, it's very important. From all the cohorts and all the lessons and courses I have attended, there was no accountability element. And that's something we brought to this table, accountability in our own unique way, loving, cozy, and blockchain transparent with each other. The access, we're gonna have multiple access. As I told you, we have a lot of designs, a lot of trades, a lot of Noctua. So you guys, whoever is going to purchase the first drop, they're gonna have multiple access to future drops. And of course, some extra perks from us. Templates and downloadable assets. We have made so many worksheets the way we're building this, and actually this is an translation, this is an interpretation of how we did this from scratch, you know. So all the worksheets we're using, all the knowledge in external assets like worksheets is going to be available to you guys. Personalized guidance and mentorship. We're not going to discount how much time you're going to be able to visit us. We're gonna be there for you. You're gonna be there for you. We're gonna be always accessible. We're 10, you know, and if 9 of us are not available, always one person is gonna be available for you. And depending on the topic, we're going to provide you with a private guidance. Depending on the topic, we're going to provide you with a mentorship. So very important, the one-on-one part here, you know, and collaboration opportunities. We want the people who are gonna buy the Noctuas, you know, that we want them to work together. You know, maybe some ideas are kind of floating up in the air. We still try to figure out what we're going to do in this new field, you know. So there's a lot of people like us, you know, we don't know really what to do. So collaborating over projects, it's a fun thing to do, especially in this new technological ecosystem that we're going to provide you all the knowledge and wisdom necessary, plus much more. Now, this is somehow the roadmap, the complete roadmap, what we're trying to accomplish, you know, and with the Forest Passport, you get access to all of those amazing components of our project plan. So we have the community, and right now, whoever is in Discord, I'm sure you have experience, a Discord community experience. We don't really like Discord, but we have to use it. And we think that community should be more involved, more engaging, more immersive. So we're working to build a very strong community. We're working to build a community like no other. And that's gonna happen with your participation and your willingness to be a part of this community. And the Academy, it's the evolution of everything we have done in our past. Whatever we built, we took this as a curriculum and we built it like the Academy. Stay tuned, I'm gonna tell you more about the Academy in a few. We have a conference coming up. Next year, we want actually to do a literal conference in the forest. We are working on the details slowly, you know, it's still in the long future, maybe the short future, but this is going to be cool. You know, there's so many events going on in the NFT, but imagine all of us creatives that we are in the same journey, building things together, learning together, to get together in a cool conference with people that will want to teach us more for the next level of things, the next education level. So we are planning to bring speakers, we're planning to bring festivities, we're planning to do an amazing conference for all the Forest members. Reports and highlights, externalization of our accountability, the podcast, we try to make a podcast and a Twitch channel that everybody can participate, everybody can have like their piece of you know, action. NFT drops, and of course the metaverse and the artist collabs. As you can see here, I'm sorry, I hear somebody. If you can please mute, I'm sorry, because I have like a double iPod. Thank you so much. So 3 things: we want to foster a community, we want to share the knowledge, and we want you to build a product. We want to build a metaverse situation, a digital forest. We want to be together in the Web3. So there's a lot of things going on. We're gonna have a lot of time to analyze and explain more. It's time to present you the final utility, our utility. So, as I told you, building an education course, it's not so difficult. I mean, we can start recording things, we can start creating videos and share it with the world. For us, it's something more. The extra thing that we want to add to this, it's us together, learning together. And our team, took an idea from scratch and created a whole NFT project. We are integrated the Web3 now. We can mint. We know how to mint. We know how to develop. We know how to design. We know pretty much anything that goes inside an NFT project. Whatever we're missing, we're still learning, but pretty much we're a 95% wisdom level of what needs to happen when you want to build a project. So we're presenting the summer camp. We're presenting a summer camp, which is actually a winter camp in Australia. Jacob, I'm so sorry about that. You're not the only one being jealous when Christmas time, you guys are doing surfing and we're like freezing our, So it's a summer camp here, the rest of the world, winter camp in Australia. So our summer camp is gonna be a fun experience. It's gonna be an amazing, unique experience that we're all going to get together and we're gonna learn in a very intense and interesting curriculum that we built for you. We have 5 weeks, 13 workshops. The value was at 1 ETH, and we value it at 1 ETH 2 months ago. I think it was like in 2,800. So now with the crypto crash, we decided to stay at the 1 ETH. So I think we can call it that it's in sell right now based on the crypto crash. Now, we're gonna teach you how to create from scratch and how to manage your NFT project. You're gonna have lifetime access to everything we're providing, tools, community, and you're gonna have exclusive one-on-one with all of us based on the topics that we're trying to teach you.
Yeah. Also, Costas, I'll just add on that previous slide, what we have architected for you guys is basically the course and the academy that we wish we had access to ourselves. We know we've done lots of research on many different courses related to Web3 and NFTs, and there are so many out there. The features that were missing were the ability to go from 0 to hero in a defined amount of time, the ability to receive feedback on a live, real project that we wanted to build and have that guidance and know that coming out of that, we will have a live project. That's what we wanted, and that's what we've architected to bring here so that we can take folks along for the ride. Now, we know there's so much available publicly on Google for free or at very low cost. But what we have is the ability to guide you from start to finish and give you everything you need. So we're not just looking for the curious, creative folks that are interested to learn a little bit more about NFTs. That's wonderful, and we can help guide you. But what we are looking for is those that are action-orientated, hungry, creative, and strategic folks that want to build and launch into the world. That's the reason we've architected this course and academy the way we have, and you'll see a little more in a moment.
Thank you, John. And that's exactly our point here, what John just said, that we were looking to find something that we would like to be a part of. We don't want to recreate courses. We don't want to recreate other things that are out there. If you really want to disrupt the market or change the market, you have to provide something in terms of different. So differentiator here is our unique experience building it. So our curriculum is us building from scratch. And for us, it was a unique experience. Now imagine 10 people all over the world try to connect over a knowledge that it's out there, but you don't really have it. We're talking about immense amount of time and effort to acquire this knowledge. So we feel good with what we know, and now we feel good actually to share with you. I'm beyond excited actually to be a part of it, and to tell you the truth, I would like to be a part of a summer camp as a student as well. So most likely I will be, because the curriculum is just what I need. And it's not something passive. It's not something we're gonna give it to you and we'll say, take it and do whatever you get. We're gonna do it together. We're gonna do it together. We're gonna be accountable with each other. We're gonna check on with each other. You know, this is a community that we're building one person at a time. And as I told you, we're not interested in creating 10,000 owls and sell them in OpenSea and make a quick profit. I mean, that would be the easy part, you know, it's good. I'm not saying no, but for us, that's why I feel proud being a part of this team, because we are all connected and aligned over a common vision to change the world in the Web3 for us, the creatives. Because as creatives, we have been present in so many problems in our industry. Video producers, graphic designers, web designers, you name it, we all going through the same problems. Now, we have 9 workshops, and the workshops have been very carefully curated based on how we actually build it. So the forest method is like something that I built as I was building my agency, and it's the beginning of everything, trying to find your what, your why, and how. It's a roadmap, it's a product roadmap for your idea. And we're taking raw ideas and we put them flesh and substance. And we have done this as classes, we have shared this knowledge, and it's an exciting first step that's gonna set the tone where you wanna go further. The number 2 workshop's about actually the white paper. And I'm sure you've seen like all the NFTs, they have white papers. It's like a corporate document, right? And we don't like the word corporate in our world. We like to make a white paper that conveys our story, that actually conveys the vision and the mission, you know, the team, the artwork. So a white paper is actually what you do, what you're planning to do, and people can see it and relate with that white paper and actually make a decision if they want to invest. In this white paper, we have storytelling techniques. We have like how to build a vision, how to build a mission. This is all like branding 101. And this is very useful. It was very useful for us to revisit those techniques and knowledge so we can build what we build. The brand strategy and identity. I don't know if you have seen, most of you guys, you have seen our brand book. This is like, for me, the epitome of what a brand book is, you know, very cohesive, very full of information about pretty much everything, typefaces, fonts, colors, style, tone. And, you know, we have a magician in this group called Jacob Cass that he built a brand book. And I have to tell you a funny story here. In the beginning, when we tried to build the branding identity and everything, you know, imagine 10 people now having all those ideas and stuff. We did the brand discovery and we aligned. But the one who understood our alignment immediately was Jacob. And we decided, let's say create some versions in 10 days. Jacob had such a clear vision what we want to build. He had it in 1 day ready. So the next day he comes and he just presents us a brand book like that, like a papyrus. Is in Australia the 24 hours like more hours? You have more hours in the day? When did you do it? But that showed me actually the gift of Jacob. If he's very aligned, understand what you need to build, he can create it. And that's exactly what we try to give to you. This empowerment to understand exactly what you want and externalize it in a beautiful brand guidebook. So stay tuned, you're gonna see it eventually, but it's the most beautiful brand book if you ask me. Maybe I'm biased because it's our project, but we just love it. Project management. Project management, imagine how many tasks you have in place. Marketing, operations, outreach, design, branding, web designing, Web3. So many tasks that they feel intimidating for a lot of people. We have a guru here in project management, and we have a guru that actually taught us how to use Notion as one of the platforms. There are so many other platforms out there that you can use, but we took a platform and we created task manager and a project manager, and we understood about timelines, we understood about priorities, and somehow that helped us to build the next version of project management. That helped us actually to execute, because that's what we were missing in the beginning, the execution. And Cheryl is gonna be the one who's gonna teach you about project management, about what you need to be aware of, how to build, a task list, a priority in a nice template that is gonna be yours. You're gonna have access to all those templates, of course, right? Discord and community building. I cannot thank enough Brian for taking the first thing that he actually volunteered to say, I want Discord. I say, okay, good, because for me, it's the most difficult part to run the Discord. I mean, you need time, you need to know about Discord servers. And he took it, and he took it to the next level. Bots, guides, measurements for security, you name it. Brian can write a book when it comes to Discord and community. So he's your guy when it comes to learn and understand how to run your own Discord server from scratch. That's also one of the workshops. Thank you, Brian, again, for doing everything you did for us. Creating NFT artwork. Now, we are all artists in heart, you know. Some people can externalize it easier, some people cannot, you know. But at the end of the day, how to create NFT artwork is not about us teaching you how to start designing or drawing. It's about how to take the information you have internally and externalize it into a design that you can actually feel proud of and conveys what you're trying to actually communicate with the world in the NFT world. So the NFT artwork is all about learning how to use your existing skills in doing anything in the graphic design and actually create profile pictures like the PFPs, like the Noctuas or the apes that John mentioned. Artwork, unique artwork. And I think it's gonna be an amazing workshop because Chris, as I told you, our designer, he's very talented and he's a nerd when it comes to how he designs with the iPad Pro and the pencil, but not only. So it's more about connecting all the dots you have kind of spread out about what you want your project to be communicated with what kind of artwork. So we're gonna teach you that as well. Marketing strategy, very important. Where do we start? What do we do? Instagram, Twitter. You know, NFT is very active on Twitter, but it's also active in Instagram. Email. You know, something we didn't tell you before is that Cheryl was also part of the marketing team. So Konstantinos and Cheryl, they actually did together a lot of things for our marketing. So, and you know, Rachel was all over the place, you know, hopping to all these different teams. So to cover Jacob, pretty much we all were hopping to each other's teams to help. That's the community aspect of building a product. So the marketing can be kind of intimidating, right? We have lay out the foundation of a very simple marketing plan, how to actually help you start from scratch with your marketing, you know. And marketing is about reaching out to your people, reaching out to your friends, and then start expanding based on a nice project. So that's why it's very important to have a project, to have a brand, to have all the things in place so you can do marketing, because otherwise the marketing is always going to be conflicted and complex. We found a way to do it simple, so that's why we're going to teach you how to simply create a marketing plan and execute the marketing based on the emails and social media. Tech. Rachel and Leslie. You know, they're not smart contract developers and they understand the semantics, but they became very good understanding what it takes to create a Web3 technology. Because the Web3 technology and the Web2 technology is totally different. We're talking about the blockchain, totally different animal. But we found a very simple way for you guys to actually do it without knowing actually how to code. I mean, you may need to have some easy, short knowledge about coding, but Rachel and Leslie, they're gonna show you a very simple way how to actually integrate your idea into the Web3. And that's actually a workshop that I'm gonna be attending because I want to learn more about it. So I can't wait for the girls to show you how easy it is and not intimidating. Launching your product. This is the announcement of the product. What do you do? How do you prepare the stuff? All the teams together, all the tasks together. And that's our final workshop. It's like actually present to the world like we do today, but in a more specific now, the behind the scenes, how you're gonna build this and how you're gonna present the world. We have 4 bonus workshops, and as I told you, we have a professional musician, Fotis, in our team, and we are going to add to the Noctua as the audio branding. We feel that some people don't need to do audio branding, that's why we have it bonus, but I think it's a very important addition to your arsenal if you know very simply how to actually create your own music. And that's what Fotis is going to teach you, how to create your own music. Very simple loop sounds, music about inputting into your NFT collection. Competitive analysis. Now that can be like something that you say, yeah, we need to do competitive analysis, something very simple, but it's a little bit more complex in terms to know where you are with your product and your idea. A lot of people, they just don't do the analysis based on where they want to go. It's based on where they are. So let me see what's going on, you know? No. John, he's actually very good in, you know, as we told you, he's in the corporate training. So doing an analysis, generally an analysis, not only for competition, about where your product stands is very important, you know? So that's an extra bonus workshop that John is gonna lead, and it's gonna show you more ideas to understand where you are and where you wanna be. Cost. As we told you, every purchase of an Noctua, 1.5% goes to the One Tree Planted Org Foundation, a global company with their headquarters in Montreal, that actually planting trees in form of donation. And we are actually connected their wallets, and every time a purchase is being executed, there is a percentage go to the One Tree Planted Foundation, and we plant trees. Now, why we want to do this? It may sound a no-brainer because we're the forest, right? But for us, it's also thinking about how to leverage our costs, you know, based on the energy that we discussed with Rhonda before, you know, how to maybe compensate, overcompensate the actual energy cost. You know, there's a lot of mathematics behind what a tree absorbs in terms of carbon. But for us, every time we purchase an Noctua, we want to at least plant one tree. And the reality is going to be more than one tree. So everybody, all the Noctua holders, they're going to have their own small forest, something they can feel proud of. So they don't have any, let's say, guilt about buying a Noctua, because there's still some skepticism about doing things in the Web3. But we never talk about making a toast or using your microwave. Everything we do, guys, there's energy consumption. Is what you do after that. And that's what we're trying to emphasize and implement. We are planting trees to compensate this energy cost. So I think it's a great idea, and we're so happy to work with those guys. They're big and they're very flexible, and you can choose your trees eventually, you know, from all over the world. So that's something for later on to discuss. Whoever wants to know more about how to build a course, that's what we're gonna teach you. Based on your project, you may have an idea about a course. So we're gonna help you understand how to actually find the right non-profit organizations, connect with your project, and build a course for your project that's gonna make it more appealing to some people. All right. Video
So
creation.
obviously, the environment is very near and dear to our hearts. Hence the carbon offset initiative we put in place that Costas just mentioned. We also support other environmental related NFT collections. One of them, for example, is called Project Nemus, which is set up to help protect and raise funds to protect the Amazon rainforest out of Brazil. Some of us are holders in that collection, so that's very near and dear to us. But also, just on this slide with the workshops, to reiterate what Costas said, what we've done is broken down each of the steps needed to deliver on each of these, just in the same way we have to get to this point. So all of our documents, all of our presentations, all of our design strategies and workshop approaches, like Costas was mentioning that Jacob took us through to arrive at our identity, all of those practices, all of the physical layered art files, and the technical components, even code segments and recommended platforms, all of that will be provided to you. So not only will we be telling you what we created and how we did it, but showing you and giving you all of our tools that we use to do this in the same way. So you won't just be sitting and hearing us talking and presenting. You'll be able to download these files, interact with them. They'll be generic, ready for you to insert your brand or your idea. So you'll have everything you need to put the pieces together of the wonderful puzzle you'll be creating as part of your project. So everything comes along with this guidance. So get ready for an exciting time.
You actually, that's exactly right. You actually getting access to our playbook. You're actually getting access to how we did things step by step. That's invaluable if you ask me. Bonus workshop, video creation, you know, obviously marketing, you know, what do we do? What do we actually promote? Having a video, it's a very good idea because you can repurpose it. I'm a videographer myself, so I know I have a good idea how to use video. But people are visual. People are like very into watching stories, and the reason we made a video and we have more things coming up, because we want to create a kinetic connection with the people to see the journey. And we're gonna teach you actually how to build a video, how to actually very simply build a video for your project. It's as simple as it gets, and it's very efficient. Now, this is like the whole rundown from 1 to 13. The very first workshop, we're gonna have actually the launch party, because with your passport, once you buy your passport, you actually acquiring an Octua, which is going to be revealed the day of the first workshop. And those Noctuas, for us, it's a symbol of status of what we try to accomplish, and our status about disrupting the education world and the Web3 together. So that's a status, and this is the status symbol, our Noctuas. And we want you to have your Noctuas. They're gonna be revealed with some really cool traits. That's the NFT world. So I think you're gonna be very happy to have the Noctua that eventually you can showcase it in your profiles and your social media, and to actually shout loudly that you're a part of the forest, proud and and very sound. So we're gonna have workshops and workshops, but also we're gonna have study rooms. We're gonna have more interactions with each other, and you're going to have exercises. Nothing fancy, nothing difficult. We just want you to follow up after every workshop with the education we gave you, to actually do something with this education, which is about your project. Everybody's going to present the project to everybody, so we can feel very connected with what we're doing with each other, So we're gonna spend time talking about our projects and talking more about what we try to accomplish. We're going to grade in a way that holds you accountable about the progress. We're not gonna grade you based if it's good or bad. We're not here to judge artwork. We're not here to judge anything. We are here to push you. We're here to empower you. We are here to enhance your journey, and that's the forest. It's about holding you by the hand for the first journey in the NFT and go together until the end. Very exciting times. Now,
and you'll notice the word cohort on that last slide, the summer camp cohort. So we are a cohort-based course. So what that means is it is a small focused group of hungry creatives that want to build, all collectively moving through this stage together. We are not open public with an infinite amount of NFT holders. Sorry, we are a focused cohort. So our goal is to effectively graduate classes, as Costas was saying. So if you are lucky enough and ambitious enough to join us for cohort 1, you will be able to help us shape and go through this course, and then upon graduation we'll be open for another cohort after that. So what that does is that gives us a very focused way to add maximum value and help and mentorship from all 10 of us with diverse backgrounds and experiences to guide you through this process, versus an open course with infinite amounts of people. And we did that specifically so that we can give you the tools and guidance you need to go from zero to hero, just so folks are aware of our cohort-based approach. Hopefully that makes sense.
It makes a lot of sense also if we mention the word summer camp. Hey guys, it's summer here. Again, I don't want to mention Australia, but it's summer here. We all, more or less, we're having our holiday plans, but for us, we all have also vacation plans, but we're very focused on this summer camp. So the summer camp has a lot of workshops, has a lot of connection with each other, collaboration. It's like literally you're like in a camp with other people, and doing stuff together. So this is going to be a summer camp. We want to recreate what summer camp means, and we're gonna have a lot of activities eventually coming up in the near future. And keep in mind that this is a 5-week, very condensed, and the reason is because we don't want to stretch it out for the whole summer. But in 5 weeks, we're gonna have 13 workshops. We're gonna have a lot of study rooms, a lot of different activities that we can all share what we're doing. and a lot of connection with each other. Hopefully, we are going to be having a lot of one-on-one with each other, and the students. So we're really looking forward to recreate the summer camp feeling to this knowledge so we can make it more enjoyable and make it more immersive as an experience. Now, as I told you, the price is 1 ETH, but we decided we are against discounts generally, but we felt for the first holders, we want to create an early owl. It's a bird, right? An early owl offer, which ends on the 25th of June. Now, if you go to the reserve list and book your slot, you're booking a slot for the 0.75 ETH. And I think that's a good value for what we're trying to offer. 10 people, 5 weeks, 13 workshops, a lot of activities, and the access that you're going to have, the lifetime access, that's invaluable because you can always refer back to your handbook to build more projects eventually. So that's our early owl offer. Hopefully, I think it's the value for money is there. I think it's there, and I think in the future with your participation and the enhancement from the community, it can be a little bit higher so we can provide more to the foundation of the forest, so we can be able, because when you're building a project, one of the reasons to make money is actually to hire more people, to hire developers, to advance the technology, So the other thing I forgot to mention now that we said about hiring people, what we want to do with our students is actually to motivate them, activate them to do a project that they feel so proud of, and eventually they can come to us and say, I want to be a part of the forest as an educator. So we're trying to build the next flock of educators so we can extend the forest generally with us. Something that I learned from my mentor, Chris Do, is that if I want to be involved in the teachings, I can be, one of the teachers, and as long as I hold the credentials based on the framework that I'm being provided, then that's a new thing for me and it's an exciting thing. So we offer you this opportunity not only to learn how to do from zero to hero an NFT project that is complete, but also to activate you to become a part of our team and to actually become an educator. So there will be more information later on, but please keep that in mind. The possibilities and opportunities are endless in the forest. Who is ready? Now, how it works. I'm gonna give the reins to my friend Rachel to actually walk us through how it works. And the 3 steps here is apply for the whitelist, buy the passport when it's activated, and then get ready to be a part of the summer camp. Before I give the reins to Rachel, also I forgot to tell you some things about the Noctua, that it's included with the passport. There's so many traits later on, and the more we're giving value to this community, the more we're giving weight with all your participation and advocacy, the more value your Noctua is going to get in the future. And that means eventually that's an opportunity for you to sell it, not to flip it, to sell it. And once you have the information, the education that is necessary for you to build your own project, you have an NFT that has value, and that's the value we try to build with you. Whitelist talk. Do you want Rachel to come on board and explain to us?
Yeah. If you can just leave this slide up.
Yes.
I'll just kind of talk through the whole process, how it's going to work, and then tell you guys how you can sign up. So if you guys aren't familiar with how NFT projects typically work, you typically have a whitelist. So that's what you guys will be signing up for, which is basically putting you on a list that says these are the first people that have access to our Passport NFT drop, which is going to come out on Monday. So from here, if you guys are interested in buying the Passport, you'll go sign up for our whitelist, which I just put the link in the chat for that. It's thefo.res/passport. So that has more information about all the workshops, all the perks, the different things that you're going to get with the Passport. And then there's a link to apply for the whitelist. So if you want to go to the next slide real quick, I think that's the pre-mint slide. Yes, so after you click apply for pre-sale on our Passport landing page, you're going to end up at pre-mint. So pre-mint is basically a platform that a lot of NFT collections use. It's It's very secure. It's very easy for you to get signed up for our whitelist. So there's a little bit more information about Passport here as well. So if you're wanting to sign up for the Passport, all we need you to do is hit this pre-mint page. There's a couple qualification things you'll see here on the right. So first thing is to follow us on Twitter. Second thing is to join our Discord if you haven't done that already. And then the last step is to connect your wallet. So basically what this is doing is it's registering your wallet address to be able to mint your NFT with us. So definitely make sure to use whatever wallet you plan to mint with on Monday. And that's going to be putting you into our whitelist and making it to where nobody else can mint other than those people that are signed up on our list. So that being said, if you guys don't have a wallet yet, we recommend MetaMask. It's the easiest to set up, most user-friendly. I put a link to that in the chat as well. If you guys need any help setting that up or run into any issues with the wallet or the pre-mint or anything, have any questions, feel free to ask us in Discord. We can send screenshots, we can send videos, we can do whatever you guys need to help that process of setting up a wallet. So yeah, like I said, whitelist is open now, so you can go ahead and go sign up, and it's going to be open through Sunday night, and then Monday is going to start the minting process. Does that all make sense? Did I skip anything? Anybody have questions?
No, I think you nailed it, at least from what we were supposed to present. But for those who are interested further, maybe they don't have a wallet or they need to know more how to set up a wallet, we're going to be available for you guys to set up maybe even a call, to guide you how to make a wallet. It's easier than it sounds to connect a wallet to connect crypto with your wallet. So we're here for you to help you. Yeah, I mean,
I have a question.
yes, we're gonna go to the questions right now. Who's that? Is it
Bonnie?
Yeah. I missed
Yes.
the first half hour. Is there going to be a recording?
Yes.
Okay, that's all I want to know.
Yes. Oh, something I need to mention with this opportunity is like if somebody in the summer camp, let's say, misses one workshop, we have 10 people here that we are all going to be covering for each other in terms of helping you to catch up. So it's gonna be recorded, of course, for later on. So you're gonna watch it, and then we're going to follow up with you to see if you have any questions, any barriers for this information. So even if you miss a workshop, it happens. Don't be intimidated by that. It's not like you're missing and you say, oh, I'm behind. We're gonna make sure the whole team is here for you to make sure you catch up. So we will check in with you if something like that happens, and it's gonna be more. We're gonna have more specific process and flows to explain to you. But initially, what I want to tell you is, don't be afraid if you miss a workshop. Right?
One important thing we forgot to mention too is that when Rachel took us through this, there are in this first cohort only 20 spaces available. So what that means is there are only 20 folks that are able to be taken through cohort 1 summer camp, because remember, these are highly focused sessions and hands-on groups. So if you are interested, please get your name on the whitelist, like Rachel had mentioned, because it's absolutely capped at 20. We want to make sure that we're guiding these first 20 folks through maximum success. So don't hesitate, because we know this is going to fill up fast. So keep that 20 number in mind. And if you're interested, let's get rolling.
Yes, thank you for this note. We have it for 20 because we want to control the first cohort as much as we can to make it as exclusive as it gets. So, so it's up to 20 people. More than that, maybe it will become a little bit too congested. So we want to showcase effort and time to you guys and in your project. So we're very serious about guiding you to the sunset, sailing to the sunset together from the forest. So
real quick, I just want to clarify a couple things. So when we're saying minting, that just means purchasing, essentially. So the passports won't be available to purchase until Monday, and then you'll have a couple days to purchase those. So I saw a couple of people were saying that they don't have enough Ethereum in their wallet right now. That's fine. You can still sign up for the whitelist today. You don't need to have the Ethereum until Monday when you actually go to mint.
Yes, the whitelist actually securing your spot to purchase the passport in this price for the early owl. The price is gonna go up later on, you know, in the normal regular price. So whoever is registered to the whitelist, they're securing the slots, their spots actually to the summer camp in this price. So yes. Anything else technically that we want to mention, Rachel? I mean, minting was a good idea, minting and buying. If you guys technically have questions, we're gonna address them, rest assured. Right now, I think John has to say something about the POAP badge.
Okay, so as promised, our gift to you today for joining live is a free POAP badge that commemorates the attendance here, and it is a special form of NFT that exists as a badge that proves that you were at this event live, and it's only for those that are here now. So if you could give me permission to share, it looks like it's asking for permission, or if you maybe stop share, let me try. So hopefully folks are familiar with the POAP badge. We're going to show you what it looks like. Can you guys see my screen here?
Yes.
Yep. Okay, excellent. So this is what the POAP badge looks like. It's a version of our brand. Our Noctua is right there. This obviously is not the Noctua that you will be purchasing to join the forest. It's a gift to you as a token of our appreciation for joining here live at this reveal event. So this is what it looks like. So folks, get ready as we're going to go through the claiming process. This is a QR code that we've set up here that all you need to do is pull out your phone camera and scan this QR code right here with your camera, and there's a short little game where you have to click a few things to verify only one each is being claimed. So if you want to go ahead and do that, you can go through the process. Now while you do that, this NFT is a special kind of NFT that doesn't end up on OpenSea or any of these large, there we go, 5, 6, 7 claims so far, perfect. These don't end up on OpenSea or other large networks for trading. These are on a special kind of blockchain that's more used as a memento, if you like. So this is just a badge to keep. Many of you may have claimed POAP badges from events in real life or any other kind of digital event. And if you do have a Web3 wallet, when you scan the QR code, it will open up the website for you to put in your wallet address. If you don't have a Web3 wallet, or you can't remember your long public address, then don't worry. Just put your email address in for now, and it will send you an email, and then you can claim the POAP badge through your Web3 wallet afterwards. So for now, I see 15 folks have scanned already, which is great. So what you can do, you may ask, where can I see this badge? In your MetaMask wallet. When you log into your MetaMask wallet and you scroll down, eventually, sometimes it takes 10 minutes or so, you will see the POAP badge appear in your MetaMask underneath where your NFTs are listed. Okay, and also there's websites like rainbow.me, for those that may be familiar. Rainbow.me is where you go and you put in your wallet address, and it can show you all of the POAP badges you may have collected. So here's a few that I've collected over the course of time. So that's basically it. This is the scan. It looks like 19 of us have claimed the badge, which is super cool. Our founders are obviously free to claim the badge as well. And that's just a small token of our appreciation for joining live today. I don't see if there was any questions in the chat, but any questions on how the claiming process works? Looks like
I
we
think
got
the fastest
people.
way for now is to put your email if you don't have wallets, and we're gonna help you set up your wallet. So for now, you don't have to stress if it works, if it doesn't work. Put your email, and it's gonna add it. When you make the wallet with this email, it's gonna automatically add it.
Yep.
This is a historic bet. That's a historic bet. Remember that.
Costas,
Yes,
how
please.
much is the 0.75 worth in dollars? Because I missed that.
Yeah, let me tell you. 40, you have the crypto connection platform. Can you please tell us how much is 0.75?
Yeah, I believe Jacob had mentioned it. What was it, 700? What was that, Jacob?
Yeah, it was. So I'm just scrolling back up. So one ETH was back in April. It was 3,500 for one ETH. Right now it's 1,050. So it's gone down. So it's a major drop because of the crypto crash, which means at 0.75 ETH, it's about what was it? I had it here. Anyone help me out because there's a lot of things going on in the chat.
$792.
792. Thank you.
Thank you, Cheryl.
So, yeah, the early OWL offer is $792 approximately for the
Thank you.
Forest Passport, which gives you access to everything we've discussed and future. And the good thing is that that will go up in value ideally after the crypto crash is done.
We wanted to play with ETH, and we play with ETH, and maybe it's not very beneficial for us right now where the price of the ETH is, but right now we just want to have you guys interact with the forest. So last slide. That's the last slide. Time to fly. We're gonna spend some time asking questions. Feel free to ask us anything. There's no complex or simple question. All the questions go, and that's why we're here. I hope you enjoy the presentation. And again, on behalf of the team and me, thank you from the bottom of the heart my heart that you're taking the time and effort to hear about what we built and what we want to share with you. So thank you, and let's go and have some Q&A. I mean, whoever wants to ask anything, please, by all means, anything.
And while we do that, I'll flash up the QR code just one more time for folks to scan the badge if you missed out. But the easiest way, just put email address in for now if you don't have your wallet handy or haven't claimed one yet, and we can go from there.
Where do you put the email address
in? When you scan this QR code through your camera, it will take you to a website. And in the middle of the page of that website, it asks you for your email or your wallet address. And you just put it in there. Okay, 23 people for now. Excellent. So we'll just leave this up here for a little while for folks that haven't claimed one of these before. 26. All right, we're over halfway there. Okay, good sign. It's working well.
I just want to say real quick, like, I know some people in the chat were a little bit confused and overwhelmed because we just presented a lot of information of all the stuff we've been building for the last 5 months. I just want to say, like, I know that feeling of overwhelm very well, and that's how all of us felt as we were getting into this back in January, February, whatever. We're trying to learn about Web3 and the technology and the lingo and how everything's integrated and all these moving parts and pieces and things. And it is a lot just for that, to get over that first hurdle of learning like how it all works together. So we're definitely here to help answer any questions, however we can help you guys understand it a little bit better. And that's our main goal with everything that we do, is to show you guys all the stuff that we've learned and simplify it and convey that to you guys.
It's not taking me to the page. I scan the code and it doesn't automatically take me to another page.
Okay, Bonnie, I mean, me and John, we're gonna stay later after the chat if you want, and we're gonna show you a little bit more, you know, but it's with the camera app. It's very easy. Don't worry. You're gonna get the POP badge. There's no way you won't get it. Promise you we're gonna get it. So thank you so much. All right, so I mean, we can stop the sharing, John. All right, so I would like to hear, if there's no huge questions, and that means we were pretty clear in what we tried to convey. That's good. Uh, any thoughts? We would like to hear from you guys. You know, most of you guys were interacting in the Discord. Some of you are new faces, some of you are familiar faces, but we would like to hear more from you. You know, this is an effort that 10 people put together, and we're so proud of it. But we also value the power of feedback and community building. So feel free just to interact with us and to engage with us for the
I'd
next
like
five
to
minutes.
say thank you. Start off with a big thank you for like all the effort that everybody has put together. Wow, it's amazing. The concept, the amount of work that you guys put together. The branding. Wow, Jacob, like how the story all like it's all tied in together. That's amazing. Um, I'm impressed, definitely. And I guess the main question that I have is like, starting an NFT project, do you have to register a business or, like the legal implications of it, copyrights and those type of things? Are we going to get guidance on those on the legal side of? I know there's the artwork, the technical stuff, but like I'm asking for legal.
So that's a great question. If the team allows me, I can answer that. There is a lot of legal things that we can learn from the NFT world and the crypto world, and we have an attorney actually that we are. It's my personal attorney, but he's specializing in the crypto world now because of the new era, and I'm trying to book him for a workshop within. So something we didn't mention. It's my bad is that we may have some extra workshops for the first holders of the Noctuas based on what you just said. You know, we're gonna have finance, we're gonna have legal, so the journey it's going to be as complete as we can. We just haven't secured a time spot and time slot because our calendar is kind of fluid. You know, we try to see when we have the signups just to get together with everybody and fix a calendar that makes sense for everybody. But the reality is that an attorney and a finance guy, it's very important for you guys to have information. So rest assured, we're gonna provide you with this information. It's very necessary. So thank you, Enoch, for this question.
For sure. Thank you.
I have like a comment question kind of thing. So, for us that don't have the money right now to get that amount of Ethereum, which it's not super expensive, but not all of us can afford it right now. I found an option where you can actually use Klarna. I don't know if you guys are familiar with Klarna. It's like a paying for kind of thing. So you can actually buy Ethereum with it. So just for anybody else that's out there that might be hesitant in joining right now, there's an option.
Thank you, Marisol. I think that will go with Rachel and Leslie to give us some information about this integration with this platform to do some research. I personally don't know it, but that's a great point, Marisol. Thank you so much.
Yes, I'll share a link on the chat if that's okay.
I feel a little bit.
Sounds like a credit card for Ethereum.
Yes.
Sounds like a credit card platform for Ethereum.
If it's a credit card for Ethereum, yeah, on Coinbase.
That's basically what it is.
Yes, it's like you can use it for anything. You can use it for like apparel, whatever, but now you can use it for crypto as well.
Yeah, right. But what's the interest rate on it? Is there an interest rate?
No
interest rate.
Well, it depends. I think it depends on the store and it depends what you're buying. So I'm looking into crypto, and if I can figure it out right now, I'll let you know.
Thank you.
All right, perfect. Anybody else? Anything? Any remark? Any thought? Any feedback? I mean, we are here. We did it.
Oh my God! Hello.
5 months.
Hello.
Of building.
Hello.
Yes.
We can hear you.
We can hear you.
I think you muted yourself again there, Helena.
Okay. I've got a wallet, right? I have no idea when I set this up how the hell I did this. Okay, so I got a wallet. I just claimed what you guys said to claim. I got an email, right? And it says input your Ethereum address. Where the hell do I have that address?
So
I have
you
no
have
idea where it
Coinbase
is.
or MetaMask?
Yeah, Coinbase.
Yeah, I can stay a little bit longer after the call, and I'm gonna guide you where you can find the address.
Oh, awesome.
Yeah, we'll help you get there, Helene. Basically, in any of your wallets, MetaMask or Coinbase or others, there's a way to get hold of your public address, which is that long, super ugly string of characters. And that's the number you want to get. And then you can copy that and paste it into that site. Basically, what that's doing is shifting the badge into your wallet directly. So we'll show you how to grab that. We'll stick around for a little while. I'm more familiar with MetaMask on how to do that. But if anyone here has an ENS domain or a .eth,
What's an ENS domain? ENS.
That's one of those .eth domains. That is a new type of domain name that connects. Basically, one of the benefits is it takes that big, long, ugly string of characters that's your unique wallet address and converts it into a very simple domain. Like, for example,
is that like having a, forgive my tape, whatever on this thing, but is that like having a website address?
Yeah, it is. It's a simple website domain that connects a more easily memorable name to the big ugly string of characters that is your unique wallet address.
Okay, so I'm just wondering, when I set all this up at some point, and I don't even know how I did it, I followed a YouTube video, that I didn't copy that long address. Like, I didn't even see it. I don't even know where it is. Is that normal?
I mean, we don't use it a lot of the time unless we are doing something like this, or unless we're sending cryptocurrency to someone else or another wallet that we own. So you don't typically really need to interact with that big long string too often. That's why this makes it really easy for now, just to put in your email address, just to claim it. And then later on, you can find your, we'll have a quick look when folks stick around after this. We'll just Google wallet and how to find it for, you said it was Coinbase wallet?
Yes.
Yeah, we'll just Google Coinbase wallet, how to get your public address.
Are you using it in the browser, Coinbase, or is it on your phone?
Well, I started with the phone when I claimed it, but it kept spinning. So then I went to my email and I saw it in the email, and that's when it asked for the address. Right?
Do you have the Coinbase wallet app on your phone?
Yeah.
Okay, so I'll post a screenshot here in a second on how you can find it.
Okay.
Perfect. Thank you, Greg.
This is
We're gonna
like,
figure out the land. We're gonna figure it out. Don't worry.
okay.
We live with the last year. We live in wallets and crypto, so it took us some time. So you're not by yourself. Trust me when I tell you this.
It's just, you know what? It all sounds so awesome, but it's all so much information. It's like, you guys did such an awesome job at explaining everything, but I just wish there was also how do I explain it? If it was also just broken down into small, like, because you guys explained it all, right? And it all sounds awesome, but you got to remember, this is like such new territory. So it's like, is there a way to break it down as if you're talking to my dog? Like, I don't even know.
Actually, it's broken down like we're speaking to our 5-year-old.
Oh, so, maybe I need to speak like you're speaking to a 1-year-old.
we know what you just said. That is a fact, you know. Yeah. So we build this based on those facts. So rest assured, the education we try to provide is not gonna be on a lingo that nobody understands anything. When we say take you by the hand in this utility, in this education summer camp, it literally means take you by the hand.
And I totally get that, and I trust you guys because I know Jacob and I really, really trust you guys. I'm just saying, if you're gonna try to get people to join this, is there a way, and I know it's hard, but is there a way to break down like even what you did today in a simpler form? Right?
Elaine, I totally get you, and it's taken us some time to learn it all, and we will break it down in a structured written form so you can follow instructions. Like register for whatever it is, we'll write it in an email, send it out to all registered guests to step by step guide you through all the instructions. Because I know we've fire hosed you all with so much information. We're using lingo that we're familiar with, and you know, we haven't broken down even what Web3 is or ETH or crypto. There's so many aspects to this whole Web3 experience. Even blockchain we haven't touched on today. So there needs to be some knowledge of it, which we haven't covered in this particular presentation, and we'll guide you through it. You know, once you do it, it's easy because you've done it once, which we have. But we're going to guide you through that. So there are a couple of hurdles, but you'll get through it. I promise you of that. And you know, it's getting easier and easier by the day. The space is being you know, it's growing rapidly. It's been people are innovating every day, and these barriers are, you know, being overcome. And it's just a matter of time before it gets even easier.
So Jacob, to be completely transparent, because I want to tell you where I'm coming from. So, if you look at it like, you know, something that's like brand new, right? And you're saying, okay, we're going to guide you through this. I'm going to bring myself up on, so you can see me talking, because that's like really rude, right? Okay. So, I don't know how to explain this, but I'm going to try to explain it like this, right? So, say somebody is teaching brand strategy, right, to designers, right? And they go, oh, I've got this course that's going to explain this to you so you can sell it, right? I'm just going to use that as an example. And their way of explaining it is very, God, I don't even know how to explain this.
Well, I get where you're coming from.
It's like a way that they explain it that like my brain doesn't work with, right? Mm-hmm. It's like I'm visual, more words, louder, you know, like whatever. So how do I know that that I'm gonna be able to, you know me, I'm dyslexic, right? So my brain processes stuff differently than, you know, a regular schooling would, right? Yep. So how do I know that I'm going to learn from this, or I'm going to be able to take it in? Like, I remember I purchased something from somebody from Chris Doe, and she had a whole thing on when you give your for brand identity, right? And she's like, oh, this is so simple, like you just put the logos in here and it da. My brain could not process it because she was so analytical. I couldn't process it. So I'm just wondering, like, how is that? I know you guys are coming from a really good place. This has nothing to do with that. It has to do with, I need to know if my brain is, I'm not stupid, I just process differently. So am I going to be able to process this?
Okay. All right. I hear you, Helene. So thank you for sharing your thoughts on this. We are working together as a team, and we'll be trying our best to accommodate every single person's learning style, and everyone works in different ways, right? So the good thing is that you can learn from 10 people that have gone through the ropes, right? We've been doing this for five months, and yes, we've had to learn a lot of lingo, but once you know it, it's part of your knowledge. Just like when you learn brand, or you start to pick up new things, and that's the learning experience. It will be uncomfortable, and that's like anything, learning anything new. It's going to be uncomfortable. So, and that's why we're guiding people through this journey, because and doing it with us, or doing it all together, right? If you take a course online, it's like it's all up to you. Well, how we're making it different is that there's 10 of us, right, guiding you through it. And we're all here with our unique skill sets to guide you through it. So you can
Right.
always
So
ask
if
us.
I'm having trouble processing something that someone's teaching me, there'll be somebody else to go, oh, I see what you're saying. Here, look at it like this, is what you're saying.
Yes, and if you have a question, so Discord, email, whatever it is, we're there guiding you.
Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Okay, thanks, Sally. All right, so we're gonna
Bonnie,
see
you're
any
muted.
other questions.
Bonnie, you're muted, Bonnie. Bonnie was trying to say something. She was muted.
Yes, Jacob, how do you get Discord so that I can speak to you guys afterwards? What is Discord?
I will email you with that as well. So Discord was also a learning experience for me when we got into this world. So there's a lot of new things, right? And it is going to be a bit of a journey, but we're all guiding you through it, and we want to repeat that because Web3 it's new, and we're like at the frontier of this education experience. And I've seen changes, in the past where printing, for example, print machines and going into digital, or designers getting losing their skills because of Canva and other experience platforms. You have to evolve, and this is the next frontier, Web3. You have to evolve into it. So you guys showing up right now shows that you are wanting to get into this new world, and we'll guide you through it, and we'll all learn together. So that's really what I want to stress, that it's a learning experience.
So, Jacob, can I just ask a question? Because I think my dog has an eye problem. I had to give him medicine, and I stepped away from the whole thing with the brand strategy and the whatever. How do we fit into, I'm sorry, and you probably covered this, but how do we fit into this as designers and brand strategists? Like, how do we fit into this just really quickly?
No, great question. So Web3, the best thing about Web3 is that there's so many different subsets. You can work in finance, you can work in brand and marketing. The point is that you bring your unique skills you already have and then bring them into Web3. So if you're a marketeer, you're a brander, there's so many opportunities out there. Even working on another NFT project for someone else, there's so many. There's so many popping up right now. There's so much opportunity, and you're right here, right? So this is literally about future-proofing your career, and that's really how we, structured this presentation. Is that this is how you future-proof your career, by learning new skills. Right? You take your existing skills, bring them into Web3, and we'll guide you through that process. What is Web3?
And no, that I understand. I just missed the part of how our skills translate into what's happening.
Well, everyone has a different skill set, right? So it's how to use your skill set and bring it into Web3. First, you have to understand. And that's where you guys are at, right? I'm trying to understand, and we're guiding you through that. And then you can realize, you get some inspiration, to see what is, what's possible. We want to inspire you. If you get that inspiration, you can get ideas and your brain ticks. When Costas and I have been doing workshops, we've literally seen people come up with ideas on the spot.
Right.
Antonio, for example, we had a great session. We're just there, and these ideas came up, and we're like, it happens because first you get understanding, then you get inspired, and then you have a team of 10 people and a community to guide you through it. It's really, it's really powerful when you have that.
So I just want to say something to that for anybody, because I'm so old. I just want to say this. So, when I started, there wasn't computers, right? And then all of a sudden there were computers. And I worked with a group of people, and in a company. They brought in computers, and there were graphic designers who said, oh, I'm not going to do this. I said, what do you mean you're not going to do this? This is like the future. And they're like, oh, no, it isn't.
They get left behind, right?
Totally left behind. So you can't ignore this stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Even when it's uncomfortable, you cannot ignore it. So I applaud you guys for doing this, because, the guy that was my creative director, he was adamant about us learning this. He was like, this is the future. I don't care what you think about it. Like, you have to learn this. And as a matter of fact, if you don't learn this in a month, you're gone. you know? And there are people who lost their careers out of it. So I applaud you guys for doing this. It's scary, and I'm scared, but I get it. And I applaud you guys, really. Thank you for doing this.
Yeah, totally. Well, that's what I was trying to say before. Is like, yes, when things went to the computer, then they went to digital, and then they, now it's Web3 and so forth. So yeah, things evolve, and we have to evolve. So
Great, thank you, Lynn. I mean, that's great discussions here. I'm having some messages here about questions. Rest assured that this is a take by the hand, and I keep saying it because I want you guys to feel secure about this journey. There are people that are beginners, there are people that are a little bit advanced. This is a curriculum that suits everybody's needs because somewhere in the journey we're missing some parts. Maybe some workshops we feel that we know, maybe we are other brand strategists and we don't need a brand strategy, but the way we apply brand strategy in the NFT world, that's what worth to mention here as a workshop. So we're not teaching you about brand strategy, we're teaching you brand strategy about NFTs. We're not teaching you marketing, we're teaching you marketing about NFTs. Everything, it's custom adjusted and tailored to the NFT world, and it's a representation from 10 people that we barely knew things about how to build an NFT project. And to the point of Elaine, that this intimidation, it was a present factor for all of us, all along the way. And there was a part that we all felt, it's not that difficult at the end of the day. Let's keep on grinding. And this satisfaction when you learn things and you apply those things, it's just priceless. To the point of everybody here that they're on the same journey. We're not trying to teach you how to build an NFT and become successful, the NFT specifically. This is an addition to your arsenal. This is a weapon that you need to have as an information and education. 95% Gary Vaynerchuk says that most of the projects are failing. The reason I'm saying this is because we're not here to set you up for failure. We're here to set you up for success. And the only way to do it properly is by going through this step-by-step process that we went through. We are so fulfilled with what we have accomplished, and we're talking with institutions, with collaborations. People have approached us. We're not here to create a very short version of how to become prosperous. We are here to build a community, one person at a time, whatever it takes, literally. That's why we're investing our summer. We're giving this to a very good price, because if you go and see all the other educational programs out there, you will spend some money, you will invest some money with amazing courses, but this on your own pace, the momentum is going to fade away. We are here to maintain the momentum and the heat together. This is a summer camp. That means we're going to have a lot of campfires. We're going to have a lot of fire, and we're going to create heat. Heat is the main factor here. So we're going to do it together. We're 10 people. We're devoted and committed to you guys. So we're looking forward to welcome you to the forest. This is a project of love. This is a product of passion. It cannot fail. So beginner, advanced, or medium states, it's all about building together. Thank you. I know Antonio has something to say. If we don't have any more questions, Antonio, please, by all means. Antonio.
Yes, thank you for this last explanation. It really cleared also some questions I had in my mind. So that's amazing. As you know, I'm really excited about this project. I think it's been quite clear. But I have a few just questions. I think they can be even useful for everyone. The curriculum, it looks for me that it's there's a lot more than the curriculum on this project. Okay, so in a way we are talking a lot about the curriculum, but I feel there's a lot more than just the summer camp in a way. But I see it a bit tailored to, or it feels to me it's more tailored to art NFTs. Are you going to in a way talk about the utility? You have this was something we talked about recently on the Discord channel, but maybe it will be useful to give some lights about what you have in store for people who want to create a utility NFT project.
That's a great question, and the answer is no. It's not only for art NFTs. It's about anything that has to do as a project in the Web3. You're learning the steps how to build a project in with the Web3. You can take this knowledge that we are going to give you, and you can do whatever you want to do. You don't have to take an NFT artwork. You can transmit this knowledge to other people. You can create branding strategy for NFTs. You can be a marketeer for NFTs. By learning the semantics of what goes in building an NFT from scratch, you understand where your position is as a strategist, as a designer, as a developer. This is a curriculum that we built 10 creators with multi skill sets, okay? And the reason we built it with an end goal to have an NFT project, it's because this learning experience allows you to understand more where all your skills can fit better. So to your question, Antonio, which is a great question, this is a course, this is a summer camp, this is a very personalized, exclusive summer camp course that we take you by the hand to teach you everything that is needed for you to accomplish a project and eventually for you to understand your positioning in the NFT world, whatever positioning it is and whatever you want to do. We really want to get people to teach for us. We really want people to become marketeers in the NFT, brand strategists in the NFT. We really want them to become Web3 developers. Rachel, for instance, she claims now after this bootcamp with us, this intense bootcamp, right now she's offering as an agency Web3 services, and that's the evolution of somebody being a developer to become slowly a Web3 developer. So there's, as I said, that this is the new world that we cannot avoid it. It's like internet in 1995. This is blockchain, and whatever we're gonna teach you, you're going to understand how you can take this for information and knowledge to position yourselves accordingly. So I hope that answers the question, Antonio.
Yeah, and I would love to build on that, Costas, because it is one of my favorite questions, Antonio. Utility is everything now when it comes to NFTs. I think there is an expectation, not only from people that collect NFTs to some of the largest brands on earth that offer NFTs. It is, what do I get when I own and hold an NFT? I want more than just accruing value. I feel like that was last year. Now it is not only the ticket to Disneyland, we're actually taking you to Disneyland as well. Our utility, the forest, just happens to be an academy, a course, a guide to help you create and launch a project from scratch. That's our utility. You may come to the forest with an idea, and we will help you determine the most opportunistic utility that helps bring your project to life. We'll help give you the inspiration, the thought practices to determine how to weave in a utility that's unique and ripe for your story, for your audience. It may be that your utility for your NFT holders might be exclusive access to in real life events or meetups. It may be that your utility, what your NFT offers your holders, is a private virtual space in the metaverse to meet every week and show your different avatars and interact in virtual plots of land. Whatever your story, your idea, and folks are welcome to bring already baked ideas to this academy or come with a clean slate, a hunger, a desire to want to build and launch something. And we'll help you come up with ideas that fit your expertise, your background, your knowledge and inspiration, or what it is that excites you most. And we'll try to help shape and grow conversations around utility so that you can make sure that coming out of this academy, you have a project that not only delivers on what you hoped, but hopefully even more. So yes, utility is a key part, and it's different for everyone. So we hope to see a variety of different ideas and thoughts around utility.
Yeah, I think we want to invest a big effort and time in understanding your ideas and how we can help you shape your ideas. And even if those ideas they don't feel very solid, you will know what you can do with this education we're giving you. So everything that John just said and about utility, and for those who don't know what utility means, that's something we're gonna teach you. Is not just artwork, is what you buy with this artwork. So our academy, our summer camp means a utility. If Antonio makes an artwork and you get to meet him, that's utility, and so on. So whatever you can connect as an extra addition of value to the existing artwork you made or something that you made, it's called utility. So with that being said, I saw Marianne had a question I missed that. Did somebody from my founding team see something? Because I'm not in the chat, but I just saw Marianne had a question.
Excuse me.
I think we're hitting it pretty hard there, but I think the question you saw is this something I can do for my clients, create and market in Web3 for them or their business?
1000%. Yes.
That was kind of where I'm trying to understand it and think it through from a business perspective as well. So I thought, this may have more legs on it than I thought.
It does. It does. Because as I told you, it's Internet 1995. And we all feel that we had ideas, to make the new bookstore, to make it into Amazon, and we missed the opportunity. Now it's for you guys the opportunity to be a part of the revolution with the blockchain. It's going to take over the blockchain, everything, pretty much. And we're hoping just to be faster than anticipated, but it's going to take over. It's the new technology that you have to be a part of. So whatever we can do on the blockchain, as a professional, as an artist, we're going to guide you. We're going to take you by the hand. We're going to give you this exclusive treatment and a very beautiful summer camp to do together. We are beyond excited. Thank you, Marianne, for the question. I hope that kind of brings some comfort to your question. So thank you. We have some really good amount of signups, and I'm very pleased to see. Keep in mind, the price is going to change after Monday. If you reserve your spot now, you get the course on 0.75 ETH, which equals around $800 if I remember correctly. Value for money is there. We are 10. We are for you. We are building community. We're gonna build it with you. You are becoming a part.
Start?
Yes. Sorry.
I'm sorry. When does the course start?
So after we finish the reserve list, we're gonna announce it's gonna be July, but we don't have an accurate date because we're waiting for some extra professions like the legal and the accounting, so we can close the curriculum. So
if you sign up, because here's the thing that I'm just worried about for myself is that I have a big project that I'm working on right now. So, and then once I'm done, I can kind of fly with that and then spend my time with this. But I feel like if I sign up this week, it's like I can't give it my time. So is there a way that whenever you sign up you can start from zero, or will you miss out?
So the cohort, the summer camp, if you sign up, you're gonna start with everybody else. But if you want, let's say, to join later, all these recorded workshops, we're gonna follow up with you. We're gonna give you the recordings, and we're gonna follow up to see if you have questions about the recordings, So imagine the interaction we're gonna have as a class. It's gonna be very simple to explain, even if you watch it afterwards, even if you're not real time. So we try to find, the perfect formula for you, the people who are going to miss some workshops, all right? So I think to your question is that if you want to join later, you still can be a part of it because of what we can do for you in terms of the follow-up and the catching up.
Right, so it'll just be a matter of me watching backup videos in record time and then
yes, but we're gonna be available. We're gonna be available on a one-on-one basis after you watch it to guide you based on what you just heard. Yeah, we're not gonna do the cohort again if you're asking this the class, for one. But we will give you the video recording, and then we can follow up to see if there's anything we can do further based on what you just watched.
And after next week, whenever it closes, what's the price hike?
1 ETH.
I don't know what that means in US dollars.
One Ethereum is right now $1,100.
Are you saying that to sign up now, it's about $800, but if you sign up later it's $1,800?
No. So that's the early bird price we have, 0.75 Ethereum. The value of the course, it's 1 Ethereum. We have an early bird for 0.75. So in dollars, the price is about $1,100, but we have an early bird price on $800. So if you put your name in the reserve list, you are securing the $800 price.
Got it. And this $800 price is for the year or the whole?
It's lifetime access. Lifetime access to all the findings and teachings.
Oh, this is lifetime access. Oh, yes. That's awesome. Okay, got it. Thank you.
Thank you. All right. Let me see. My camera battery is off. transfer my other camera. I don't know if anybody else has any other questions. By all means, feel free. 2 more minutes. Anybody from the team wants to say something?
Thank you all so much for spending, my goodness, it's almost 2 hours with us, wherever you are in the world. This is either very late or very early or perfect afternoon. So we thank you for your interest. And don't forget, for those that aren't on our Discord, the link was placed in the chat. Whoever was kind enough to paste that, maybe could do it again real quick so it's at the bottom fresh. But if you don't have Discord, thank you, Brian. Definitely download that. And it's very easy to create an account, and you can effectively connect or like or move into the Forest channel. And it's basically a threaded discussion where we all talk live daily, with posting questions, updates, etc. So that's probably the most real-time way to keep up with anything. But you obviously are all on the email list as well, so you'll be able to get updates moving forward. So definitely thank you again for your time. Any questions that come after now, tonight, tomorrow morning, definitely post them in the chat, and we'll.
But are you guys staying on right now to help us with the QR code thing?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes. If anyone wants to stay on and wants us to flash the POAP again and make sure you can get it in your wallet, definitely stay on for a few minutes. Otherwise, we'll definitely say bye to everybody else. And thank you for spending time with us. And we hope to definitely see you again very soon. Thank you, everybody.
Thank you all.
Thank you.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
Thanks.
Bye.
Bye.